When my ex found out I was getting married, she waited until the day before the wedding. Then she impersonated my wife, called our food vendor, and canceled all food service for the day, even paying the cancellation fee herself. We had to call a local pizza place and have them cater the food for the reception the day of. This is unbelievable. Also, I don't know why you assume that.
Like I remember one time my boy, he got this girl, he's like, yo, Jamal, I'm dating this girl, she's so beautiful, she's so pretty, this and that. He brings her to the gym, introduces everybody, cool. All right, bet. He's talking to me about like, if I think she's attractive. I'm like, dude, she's a pretty girl, yes. I don't see her that way now. That's your girl. I'm not looking at your girl like that, dude. If I'm with a girl that I'm like in love with, that I care about, I'm not telling you what I'm doing with them sexually so that you can what? Daydream about that shit? No. Like my boys, some of my boys, they'll show me pictures of them with girls. And I'll just be like, yo, fam, that's your girl. I don't want to see that. I'm not letting you see my girl that way.
Never.
At all.
Never.
Fuck. Hell no. I don't agree. And that's just not how I do things. So
I don't fuck with nobody. Yeah, I don't fuck with nobody. Like at all. Nobody. So it's very simple. I stay at my house and don't go anywhere. I don't go to parties. I barely go outside. Like literally, I really don't go outside that much just because I don't fuck with nobody.
Wait. How is understanding how the other species operates and what they value, what they want, how is understanding them a pick me when we always say, well, wait, when we always say that they need to understand women, it's like, how are you supposed to be in a relationship with someone? When you get in a relationship with friends, you try to understand your friends and you want them to understand you so you can grow that relationship, so you can be the best friend they have in that relationship. How are you going to be one-sided and say, oh, we don't need to understand men, we don't need to know this about men, they need to understand us and how we operate? And that's a pick me if we try to understand how they operate, to be able to have a good relationship, to not be single at 40 with 12 kids, to not die alone with a dog. How is that a pick me?
Well fucking said.
Because you think that they're understanding, or they're like,
are they not human?
Questions for the ladies. Shallow edition. Be honest. No political answers. Let's get started. Question number 1. Would you date a guy that is way shorter than you? Question number 2. Would you date a guy that is ugly? I mean, they are so unattractive, but they have an amazing personality. Question number 3. Would you date a guy that is broke? He has no money, but he's really trying in life. Question number 4. Would you date a guy with no car at all? Question number 5. Would you date a guy that still live with his parents? He's trying in life, but he's still living with his parents in their basement. Question number 6. Would you date a single father of 5? He's taking care of them, but would you date him? All right.
Having female friends made me realize that women are absolute savages. So I'm talking to one of my homegirls, and she tells me the story about a dude who has a whole crush on her. From the way she made it sound, this boy was in love. On the other hand, she didn't like this dude at all. In her own words, she just liked the attention that he gave. But what she didn't like, though, was the fact that other girls were interested in him. So she ended up concocting this entire scheme and told me it casually, like she's not a fucking supervillain. She said she started dating this man for about a month. Made him post her all over his social media, so this man systematically lost all his hoes. And then when this man was completely holeless, she dumped his ass on the spot. This girl really Thanos snapped this dude's entire rotation. Not only did my boy get his heart broken, but now he gotta start from ground zero. And that sounds like a damn tragedy to me. Go ahead, buy a hoodie.
Making my way downtown, being fast, selling ass, I'm a hoe now.
When did you get married?
I was like 26, 27 years old.
Would you suggest to anybody to get married that young?
Younger.
Huh?
I would suggest people get married younger.
Wow.
You know, America is the only country between the average age is 26 or 27 to 31. We the latest, which is why we mess up the worst. If we teach them, run through your 20s, you young, wait till 35. Well, he's running through women. Here go a man that don't know nothing about commitment. And then you expect him at 35 to be in a committed relationship? You expect him not to be looking all over the place when he's been looking all over the place since he lost his virginity? No, that's not you teaching a undisciplined person or undisciplined man, and then now you expect that marriage to work.
All right. I have questions and I need answers now. Married people, are you all right? This DNA agency owner just shared that he tested a married couple with 3 kids, and all 3 kids were not the husband's. This isn't your baby daddy. This isn't your boyfriend. This is your husband. 3 children. And this isn't gossip. This is the man who actually took the test. See, this is why I'm not jealous of anybody's relationship. Oh, you're married. That's great. How's that going? And how did this happen? And what made you want to get the DNA test? Were you looking at all 3 and you're like, who has my nose? Nobody? And how does Dracula count? 1, 2. I can't do it. 3. I mean, how long was this going on for? Tell me these are small children, like 2, 3, 4. Because if these are teenagers, traumatized. Oh, this is kind of sad. No, this is really sad. Like, where do you go from here? Do you divorce the wife and the kids that weren't yours, but they are yours, depending on how old they are? They've been calling you father. And is the other person, is it 3 other different fathers, or is it just one other man who had all of your children that aren't your children? Ooh, relationships are stressful. Marriages. This isn't just a relationship. They were married. If you think this is a lie, I'll post the interview of him talking about it in part 2 if you want. Let me know.